video of the recording session tonight. The last, what the hell am I looking at? Hold on now. Hold on now. Hold on now. I'm trying to see something here. Okay, nothing. Anyway, side quest. Do. So this way leads down a mine, does it? That would make an excellent backdrop for a game, but, it's probably too dangerous down there. Hey there, Hardgrad Solutions. You had a request for us? Well, I didn't expect you to help me out again. Thank you. Or didn't he have a completely different voice? Wasn't his voice like, yeah, I don't remember. I never remember. Figured we at least hear you out. What's got you all the way out here in Basel, anyhow? Especially all the way out here in the dark. You ain't up to something shady, are you? Oh, I've just scouting locations for my new game. It has a mystery theme, so it only makes sense for it to be the dark and secretive. Let's get down to business then, if that's alright with you. I work with a real bright friend of mine on his concept, so if I can iron out the kinks, I'm sure it'll be a hit. You'll solve a series of puzzles, all while using these special gimmicks that fit Basil hand and glove. What kind of gimmicks? Well, it wouldn't spoil the fun if I just told you. Here, have this leaflet. Let's see here. Secret agents, huh? Alright, I'll bite. And decoding our message forms the puzzle aspect of the game. Exactly. Sounds like fun, right? I think we really knocked it out of the park. So, what do you think? Interested in giving it a shot? Why not? Sure, we got our work taken care of, so why not? Awesome. I was hoping you'd be up for it. Let me put your names down under the tester group real quick. There's another tester working through the game right now, so you can solve the puzzle before they do. I see. I didn't realize we weren't the only testers at the moment. Yeah, I'm sending applications all over the place. My other tester just started a few minutes ago. I've got a special reward for whoever beats the game first, so good luck. Well, now we gotta win. Good luck. I'll be watching from the sidelines to make sure everything's running smoothly. And there he goes. So, now what? We don't have our first message. This is true. He did say that HQ would send a message, but, how? Oh my gosh. What the hell? It's a mystery. Whoa. I don't recognize this address at all. I think it really is him. This first riddle should be easy to solve. I imagine it's like a warm-up. Makes sense. Let's get cracking then. Where is this? All the way up there. Bye! I don't know what's wrong with me. Oh, it wasn't all the way up, and I'm an idiot. There's no stairs here. Was it? It had to be here. What the hell? Well, if there ever were a suited triad, it'd be this. Not the easiest first riddle in the world. There are chimneys everywhere around here. Indeed, it does make sense for a district this industrious. And it looks like we're not the first to make it to this. I walked around this damn place for ages and it was right here the whole time. Maybe he's the other tester we heard about. And here's the next set of instructions. It's almost like he's watching us. Normally I would assume the same, but I imagine at least one of us would have noticed them if they were tracking us by hand. I think we're receiving these messages automatically based on our Zypher location data. I didn't think you could do that. Or is this something his helper worked on, maybe? That makes sense. Got a lot to think about on this one, but that can wait. Let's look at this next message. Yeah, go fig. Of course there's more to it than that. And talk about cryptic. The hell's a bat? All caps? Ordinarily, I would assume the mammal, but given how it's written, I imagine it's alluding to something else. And at any rate, we didn't encounter any bats in the mine, if memory serves. I feel like I've seen these letters somewhere else in the city. I just don't know where. The roost part makes me think that there's some kind of place that they all come back to, or that they normally are out and about. Keep your eyes peeled for anything that fits the description. This one sounds more specific. I don't even need to think about it because you just tell me anyway. The Basel Aerotram. Well, this is the Aerotram station, and I think we've struck gold. Ah, right. That does make sense. BAT is an acronym for the Basel Aerotram. Oh, now I get it. They all stop to roost here. And boom, there's the next message. Straightforward enough. Yeah, let's hop on. This does offer an exceptional view, especially at night. Oh, I see a familiar face took the tram just a little... Oh, let's see. Well, if it ain't that Aramis kid we bumped into earlier. He's been one step ahead of us the whole time. I feel like I'm too slow. Man, I remember when I was all held up about beating people to the punch like that. Youth, huh? Well, wait, you're still young, aren't you? It looks like they've already made their move. Looks like it. So, now what? Z-Cat 1? I don't get it. Well, they said to disregard the kitties, so... It might help to write it out on paper. Would it really? I don't see how. I got a pretty good idea of where the objective is. I can see it on that sign over there. Let's head on over and take a look. A cat, huh? What do cats have to do with the orbital net? Oh, her.
It's so convenient nowadays.
Bicycle my ass. And here we are. Z-Cat number one. Nice, the cat, a Z1 race car. Oh, I get it. Take the cat at a Z1 cat and you get the Z1. Our next message should be arriving shortly. Yep. Stay sharp, gang. Well, that was anticlimactic. Let's see here. Yo, you in the game too? Guess so. Didn't know there were other people doing this. Well, what the hell is this? Doesn't make a lick of sense. I really don't want to lose to these guys. Gotta think this one over. Well, I'm heading on. Catch you later. Have fun. Best of luck. Let's try and figure this one out. I suspect that we need to fill in the square marks with letters. Once we complete the sequence, the phrase will come together. Yeah, once we have the full phrase, the rest is a cakewalk from there. Let's follow the code and see what we can find.
Welcome to Basel Motor Pavilion.
Bro, how is it anything difficult when again you just tell me where it is?
Here, you'll find the latest model.
Down. So, first floor is Vern Arms, second is Vern Store, and the building itself is Vern Plaza. Vern Arms or VA, that lines up with the code. This is making my head spin. We did crack this code quickly. That bodes well. Well, would you look at that? Another message. ZCF goggles can be found at the Vern store, if memory serves. Didn't ZCF come up earlier? Yes, ZCF is the Burl Kingdom's principal engineering company. They were notable for building the first Oracle airships. So now we got Liberalian goods in the picture. That really makes me think it's her. Anyhow, let's go get these goggles. Hey, quick question. You guys stock ZCF goggles?
Oh, we sure do. Here's a pair for you.
They will spell your way, the riddle said. Is there writing on them? I don't see anything on the frame. Oh, the lens, perhaps? Oh, I see the words. Guess we just gotta follow the breadcrumbs now. The aerotram is just up the stairs. Let us make haste. VA, VA. They don't mean Van Arms, do they? What else could they mean? I hate this puzzle shit. I don't get these riddles at all. Looks like we're a step ahead this time. We did it! Now all we have to do is head for the bench. Roger, roger. Roger, roger. Blast him. Hello. Well, if it ain't the Student Council Press. Figure you had a hand in all this.
You caught me. Good evening, Spriggan.
Ren, why are you here? I'm glad I at least caught someone by surprise. It's more fun that way. So, how'd you get roped into all this? Well, I happen to know the game master through the net, you see. He's been putting out all these fascinating riddles online. I figured I might as well reach out to him. We got in touch and eventually came up with an idea of this game. And what better setting for a cyber-themed story than Basil? I even got to try out this new mail API that I have been tinkering with. I learned quite a lot from this little exercise. Do you just know everyone? Jeez. I did learn about your hacking exploits as Kitty through MK's database, but I didn't realize your talents span far more than just security. Thank you. I still have much to learn. Oh, there he is! Must have fell behind somewhere. I was wondering why you were here. This was just an excuse to work with that Percy guy, wasn't it? This is all just stupid. The council president broke her own cure for you for this shit? Oh, don't single me out, you meanie. I just so happened to hear from someone about a bored-looking Aramis student wandering around the city past curfew. Imagine my shock upon learning it was none other than you. So, James, did you have fun being a... Barely felt a thing. All that effort for a dud of a game. Could have sworn I heard you racking your brain a bit through some of that riddles. Okay, fine. They did make me think a little. Kinda. That's excellent news. I'm sure he'll be happy to hear it. Wait, so did you really make that auto-send API thing for the emails? Like, you made that from scratch? How in the hell are you even real? No wonder Roland and I don't measure up. Well, fine, I admit it, you're pretty damn good. Aw, thanks, but flattery will get you nowhere, mister. Oh, and would you mind keeping tonight our little secret? I'm not sure what I'd say. I'm not sure what I'd say if, as you mentioned, everyone found out I was breaking my own rules. Sure, just as long as you keep me a secret. I'm not privy to the specifics here, but it looks like things have worked out. Yeah, just kids being kids. Roland, eh? So he's the other brain cell in James's group. At least things have settled down now. Percy shortly arrived on scene. Well, good, everyone, and thank you for the rave reviews. I owe a special shout out to Ren. Without her, none of this would have been possible. Oh, think nothing of it. Thank you for having me. If you ever get the idea for some other game, do let me know. You got it. Thanks a bunch. Man, I never thought my online friend would be a high schooler. You're really something special. I mean, how the heck did you learn so much about the open net at your age? I feel like you're just gonna leave me behind if I'm not careful. I gotta branch out and level up my programming skills. Best of luck with that, pal. Gotta say, this was all pretty fun, so I'll be down to try whatever you come up with next. Thank you. I still have lots of kinks to iron out for sure, but I might just be able to go public soon. It's almost ready for average Joes and Janes, I think. Now here's a little prize for you guys, since you got here first and all. Again, thank you so much for participating. Look forward to the next game. With the game wrapped up, Percy excused himself.
Mission accomplished! Great job, you guys!
Mirror deposit confirmed.
Law.
This is the Aerotram.
Alright, well,
Just awesome.
only thing to do now. Yes. Will this area do the trick?
Yes, it should be perfect.
What's that?
Parabolic shards expanded, initiating satellite communications.
What is that? Again? Some of our research was supposedly used in making it too. What is it, Theo? I didn't just imagine that, did I? A low-altitude communications satellite flying 900 sledge off the ground, under the Sea of Stars. One of the many cutting-edge orbits that you guys are operating in secret, huh?
Indeed, Vern aided in its development, and the president of Calvert has given its use his tacit approval. As long as we continue reporting data on its usage, admittedly.
Sounds like him, alright. So, this is how you report to HQ without the risk of anyone listening in.
That's correct. I don't believe communicating using Basel's orbital network to be safe at this point in time. As a Code E matter, the main AI in our headquarters will begin analysis and threat level determination as soon as it has received the proper data.
Must think things are easy just having a computer do everything for you.
Man, reset.
There's two sides to every coin, as the saying goes. Marduk ain't the only one whose tech level is off the charts. Hell, it's not even tech. It goes for martial arts, magic and the like too. The Genesis and Armada, they ain't much different. But whether something's above board or not, it all comes down to how you choose to grapple it. You should try and keep that in mind.
We are all like flames given life by the goddess, but it is we who determine how we shine. I'll give what you're saying some thought, together with all of you.
It's good enough for me. You don't mind me telling the other two about all that's happened here, by the way.
By all means. Whether it's permitted under our company rules is a gray area. But that is the Arkwright Solutions way, isn't it?
Well, would you look at that? Seems I can't stop rubbing off on people.
So I've noticed.
Good evening, everyone. I'm sorry for bothering you so late. I thought you would be in for the night by now.
Oh, it's you. Wait. He may have seen the satellite from the observatory, yes. I was just calling to ask for your help with something. So, over at the Institute not too long ago, we... Got it. We're meeting at the main gate, right? We'll be there in 20. We'll have to let Aaron know, too. Ah, shit.
The preparations are coming along nicely. And this is going to be fun. Much as I wish we didn't have to leave most of the execution to that filthy worm.
He is an overseer much like myself. I am sure he will play his role perfectly. Just take care not to let the window of opportunity pass you by.
Who do you think you're talking to, puppeteer? As if I would fail.
This battlefield will soon be an essential part of the preparations for our endgame. I will be looking forward to seeing what you can do as well, Golden One.
I shall do whatever my contract asks of me. Farewell for now.
I should have saved before going into the fucking canyon.
There you are. I'm glad you all came.
Yeah, hey there. Wait a sec, haven't we met this chick? That's right, earlier today.
Oh, I remember you too.
I wasn't aware that you had already met. This is Associate Professor Esmeralda, another one of Professor Hamilton's students.
That's me. My full name is Esmeralda Archette.
Am I hearing Fairy's voice actress in this woman?
What a surprise. So you are the problem solvers I've heard so much about. And one of you is just too adorable.
Oh my.
Please, Essie, this isn't the time for that. I did tell her to go home, but she insisted on staying to help us.
Why must you be so cold, Katra? I could never abandon my little brother in his moment of need.
Little brother? We're just students under the same professor.
What do you mean, just? Here's what you get for being so mean. Come here.
Stop that, please!
Man, think we could swap bodies for a sec there, kiddo? Well, the more people familiar with this place than we have to show us around, the better. The bigger there our group, the higher our chance of finding this intruder we're here for. That's true. I didn't see them directly, just to be clear. But Theo's sensors detected an unregistered individual entering the building. So, they didn't use that stupid car to get in here? It's also... Oh, the little dog. I was wondering what the hell that noise was. It's also worth considering that the security system used here is too advanced for just anyone to be able to slip through. I would consider that this could be Theo's sensors malfunctioning, but it is as the drone based on Zypha. But as it is a drone based on Zypha technology, I very much doubt it. The reading is correct, I am sure. Well, let's see what we can do. We might find ourselves stumbling on clues we couldn't find earlier today, if we're lucky. We're taking you two with us. Just be careful, okay? We'll be fine. We have Theo and Zeros with us, after all. Let's get to work. Engaging search mode. Wouldn't kill us to be more tense. I saw that invisible figure. I know who we're after. You gotta stop so I can at least pause my... Like, I need to save the game. Please! I'm begging you! The Institute is so moody at this time of night. Feeling scared? Of course not. A Kruger warrior would never be afraid of something like ghosts. I'm not remembering all the ghost stories I heard at the school or anything. That would be silly. Alright. Small quantity of residual shards detected. Shards? Here? So someone used their Zypha here? Let's have a quick look around just in case.
That dining hall's a bit suspect, but first things first.
Additional residual shards detected.
These readings are a little denser than before.
Does that mean we're not alone?
Guess I wasn't imagining things.
I don't know why when I looked at the cafeteria, I immediately got PTSD to Danganronpa. The cafeteria is empty, huh? I can't sense anyone here either. By the way, was that green-haired girl the only one left in the building when we got here? Apart from our own intruder? Not quite. Professor Cronkite already returned home for the day, so he won't be here. But there are also several security guards, along with Professor Callahan and his assistants. I tried calling out to them from the other side of the door, but they were too focused on their work to notice. No surprise there, I guess. Well, let's just put them out of our minds for the time being. Russell Hamilton students are sure in what an elastic analytic bunch, whatever. I don't want to hear that from you. Still, I think that just goes to show how open-minded she is. She does care about the race, upbringing, or anything other than finding the good in everyone. I say she does or doesn't, because she doesn't. Anyway, everyone knows her as the mother of the Orbital Revolution, but even to this day, she's striving to develop technology to help those in need. On top of that, she's kind, considerate. I've never met anyone like her. She sounds amazing. She was the one responsible for reviving and expanding Tharbad's oasis too, wasn't she? I can really tell just how much you respect her.
I could never not respect her.
This feels like.
So, the house we visited earlier today is where why'd I say Miss? Where Mr. Salesian and Professor Hamilton live then. That's right. The professor took him in 9 years ago, and he's been living with her since. The two of them, along with me and Professor Cronkite, are like family now.
So that's why people call him her favorite.
If she left the country 2.5 years ago, however. That's right. He puts on a brave face, but he misses her. She's off trying to solve the problems in the East, so there's no telling when she's going to be back. The story about closing down the observatory seemed to come about because of me and Professor Cronkite, too. But he never confided in us. Instead, he tried to fix the problem all on his own. And Professor Cronkite's really busy at the moment, so he can't be around very much. I just wish I could pick up the slack and support Catra like a real big sister.
Kiddo's got a pattern, huh? He was trying to sort out that problem down the mine alone, too. But he's at the kind of age where kids want to act like older than they are. Better just leave him be if you ask me.
Perhaps you're right, but being there for one another is what families do. I'm a little envious, to be honest. Did you find something, Zirdos?
Guess we better give it a look. We sure didn't find anything downstairs, though, so I'm not getting my hopes up.
I agree. Let's see if we can find anything.
I knew they were gonna... I knew it. I just knew they were gonna default Aaron as the one you would be controlling. And not the one who is more, you know, adult, like Reset. Anyway, we're gonna leave it here, and we'll continue next time, where, usually day 1 is usually the more boring part of it, but then day 2 and day 3 start picking up fast, and things go crazy. So I'm gonna edit these videos, and then, see how much time I have left. There's a part of me that's debating whether or not to stay up at 4 a.m. to do the dailies in Zenless, do the dailies in Withering Waves, or to just go to bed after I render all the videos. Probably what I'll do, because it's literally only just turned 11, and rendering videos only takes like an hour and a half if I don't have to do any editing on these videos, which I probably really might not have to. Anyway, good night.